G'day gang, GameolioDan here, how you going? We're back in the Elsweyr in the Elder Scrolls Online. That's a funky, that's an interesting mount. A funky, interesting mount, I haven't seen that one before. And we are going to the Shadow Dance Ruins. Once we make our way down. Looks like we're inside the palace for a while there. I think we headed in there. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second.
On light feet we glide. Hey, hey, Bandari boy, tap your heels in stride. Hey, hey, Bandari girl, swing your tail beside.
All right. There you go. There you go. Proof. She does sing. maybe it's just a nighttime. I don't know. All right. Anyway. So what I'm referring to is the last video I came by, and I was saying, hey, you should come out and listen to her sing. It's pretty cool. And then she didn't sing. She was just tuning up, warming up there. Anyway, I spent a bit of time sitting there just listening to her sing. Good 10-15 minutes or so. Alright, so to the Shadow Dance Ruins, but there's a quest over here. What's this quest?
Perhaps a direct approach would be the best.
Yeah, Asher, I can help you.
You wouldn't happen to be traveling to the town of Hakoshae, would you?
Why are you dressed up like a Jedi? Why do you ask?
I'm investigating a rumor about the town's leader, Magnate Faina Darok. Word has it that she's a descendant of the Akaviri potentate. A rather curious rumor, given that the potentate's bloodline should have been wiped out over a century ago.
And why are you investigating this rumor?
It's a personal matter pertaining to my grandfather's legacy. Painful as it is to say, my family's reputation depends on proving this rumor false. You wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? I could use a lending hand.
Well, I can help you investigate this rumor.
Why don't you begin by speaking to the lady in question? The magnate should be in the town square. Strike up a conversation and see what she reveals. In the meantime, I'll begin my own investigation. See what I can dig up.
I'd like to hear a little bit more about your grandfather's legacy, though.
As an agent of the Morag Tong, my grandfather had the honor of executing the last remaining heir of the Akaviri potentate. But here's the tricky bit. My grandfather and the heir both disappeared during the attempt. The Morag Tong presumed them dead.
But now you have reason to think otherwise.
If Magnate Faina Darok truly is the descendant of the potentate, it proves without a shadow of a doubt that my grandfather failed. And such failure would be a grave dishonor to my family name. That's why I'm keen to prove this rumor false.
Alright. Okay, yep. Let's help him out. Oh, there is a town over here too. Well.
I haven't been able to sleep all week. Please, can't you do something?
Of course. I'll have the town guards investigate tonight.
Thank you, Magnate Faina Darok.
And who do we have here? Come, let us speak. Welcome to the town of Hakoshae. I must say it is not often I see a new face. Have you perhaps come to take part in our festival?
A festival?
The Proving Festival, yes. Through a series of trials, the people of Hakoshae must prove themselves to their ancestors. We do so by completing 3 trials, otherwise known as the 3 proofs.
Can you tell me about these 3 proofs?
First, the proof of reference calls on our ancestors to witness our deeds. Second, the proof of strength displays our might and bravery. Lastly, the proof of wisdom tests our knowledge and wit. Through these trials, we show our worth.
I'd like to join this festival, if I may.
Of course. I'm sure you too have ancestors you wish to honor. First, you must speak with Domitia Nasica. You'll find her just by the river. Listen well to her words, for she will guide you through your first trial.
Alright, I'll talk to Domitia Nasica.
Let me know if you have any other questions. I realize that Hakoshae can be quite the curiosity for travelers such as yourself.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation earlier. Some sort of trouble?
Nothing to worry about. Domitia just hasn't been sleeping well. She believes there's something prowling around her house at night. I suspect it to be just bad dreams.
But you're going to have the town guards search.
Of course. I'd never dismiss a citizen who seeks my aid. Having the town guards investigate will help ease Domitia's fears. That alone may be enough to stop her nightmares. And if the dreams continue, I'll make sure she's seen by a healer.
I see. Tell me about Hakoshae.
Though Hakoshae is known for its Akaviri ancestry, the truth is that our imperial bloodline runs far richer. Still, we honor our Akaviri ancestors by maintaining some of their customs. The Proving Festival is a shining example of that.
Can you tell me about yourself?
I hold the title of Magnet, though I have no emperor who supports me. Still, my family has led Hakoshae since its founding, and chose to take the title to reflect that role. It has been my honor to lead this town for over 10 years now.
Why has your family always led this town?
Because it was our family who founded it. My ancestors wished to create a place of safety and peace, where Akaviri traditions could continue to be passed down and honored. A goal I still strive to respect to this day.
I can't help but notice your name. Is it Akaviri?
Yes, as is my family's tradition. We tend to keep closer to our Akaviri heritage than most. I even speak a little of the language, though I suspect my accent is quite atrocious.
Talk to Domitia.
Oh, you're that traveler I saw earlier. Do you need something?
The magnate has allowed me to join the festival, and said I should speak to you.
Truly? That was certainly nice of her. Your first step is to complete the Proof of Reverence. This trial allows us to call upon our ancestors to watch over us, as we prove ourselves worthy of their name.
How do I do that?
With this paper lotus, write the names of your honored ancestors on its petals, and place the lotus in the river. This will allow it to float into the afterlife. Think of it like a calling card, a way to get your ancestors to pay attention.
I'll place the paper lotus in the river.
Return to me when you've completed your task. Oh, and feel free to ask any questions you may have. This is Hakoshae's first proving festival in over a century, after all. I'm sure you're just as curious as everyone else.
And there it goes.
Through this proof, you have shown reverence. Well done. Next is the proof of strength. You'll need to... I'm sorry. I'm just so tired today. There's been a lot of strange noises at night lately, and I haven't slept very well.
Is that what you and the magnate were talking about?
You overheard that? Ah, well, yes. I've started hearing noises at night. Heavy breathing, uneven footsteps that seem to shuffle about. At first I thought I was dreaming it all, but now I am not too sure.
Any idea what it might be?
I don't, though the magnate has promised to send a patrol out tonight. Hopefully they'll find whatever it is. But you've got a proof to complete. Head over to Vectrasi for your next task. He's just a little ways west of here, right up the hill.
Alright, I'll head to Vectrasi.
Good luck with the proof of strength, and let me know if you need anything.
What can I do for you, traveler?
I'm here to complete the proof of strength. The magnate gave me permission.
You wish to prove yourself before your ancestors. Very well. To the north lies a cave wherein beautiful sugar daisies grow. Bring me one, and you will have proved your strength.
How does that prove my strength?
Ah, didn't I mention? The cave also happens to be a cinch lion lair, and I doubt the beasts will be particularly fond of your intrusion. Best of luck, traveler.
All right, I'll bring you back the flower.
Make sure to keep your senses about you. Cinch lions aren't beasts to take lightly.
Cinch lions? I've been calling them Senche. Senche lions! Alright. Let's gather a sugar daisy, shall we? Did we just land on that big old plant? And not go crashing through it? Can hold a lot of weight. But that was a sky shard for a second. Hello. I thought if I didn't make a noise, they wouldn't turn around. That does not work. Oh. Like 3 misses there. Oh no! Oh no! I was so close to it! That was within my grasp. Alright, let's get the flower, get the flower, get the flower. Get the flower! Ah! Oh, we got the big boy now. Big boy doesn't want... Oh, now he's attacking. I'd say he wasn't taking his time attacking us. He's strong. Not strong enough. Poor lions. Didn't do anything to deserve that. Should've just taken the flower and ran. To Hakoshae, and we got the flower. Let's see what they require of us next.
You have the look of victory about you. Tell me, were you successful?
I found the flower. Here you go.
Most impressive. I'd say you've certainly made your ancestors proud. Good thing, too. Wouldn't want any unhappy spirits mucking about Hakoshae. They'd bring all sorts of misfortune.
Is this another Hakaviri belief?
Quite right. It's part of why honoring our ancestors is so important. Happy ancestors gift their descendants with good fortune. Wrathful ancestors, well, they do just the opposite. They curse us with misery, desolation, even death.
Death?
Yes, death. Of course, you'd need to perform a great dishonor for such a punishment. Not that you have to worry about that. You've proven both your reverence and strength. Now, it's time to test your wit. Head to the town square and speak to Valoria.
All right.
Don't dawdle now. The proof of wisdom awaits you back in Hakoshae.
Okay. Don't really need to ask him about the test of strength now, because we've done the test of strength, right? It's done. Maybe he would have just told us the significance behind it. Behind going in and killing a bunch of innocent lions. Perhaps to cull the lions in the area. And the flower means nothing, simply just proof. Now we didn't just kill any lion.
Why, if it isn't our town's mysterious stranger. Magnate Fena Darak told me all about your participation. Have you completed the first 2 proofs?
I have, and I was told to speak to you.
Excellent, excellent. Then you are ready for the proof of wisdom. I am most useful when empty. I am most generous when full. What am I?
I have to solve a riddle?
Of course. What better way to show your wisdom? The riddle describes one of the items on this table. Choose the correct item and bring it to me. Only then will you pass the trial.
I'll return with the correct item.
Best of luck, dear. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
I'll return with the correct item, I say. Well, a bowl. And a potion. Both a bowl and a potion would make sense, right? 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 I'll just take the bowl.
You've returned. Tell me, what item did you bring?
A bowl?
Yes, that is indeed the answer. Oh, I'm just so happy you guessed correctly. I was a little worried my riddle was too obscure. I had hoped Magnate Fena Darak would provide a riddle, but she's had her hands full with the festival. Poor thing.
Poor thing?
She just has a lot riding on her shoulders. We're all seeking to honor our ancestors, but the Magnate's ancestors are a bit, harder to live up to. I'm sure it's created a good deal of stress.
I see. Thank you.
May your ancestors be pleased by your actions, traveler.
Enjoying them. I'm sure you've heard a great deal about Akaviri culture today, but tell me, did you learn anything about the Magnate herself?
Her family has led Hakoshae since its founding. She's well respected and scholarly. Does that help?
Everything you've learned seems to support the rumor. A descendant of the potentate would certainly be given such privileges. However, my investigation calls for more concrete proof. A document would be best.
Where would we find such a document?
I've made some inquiries of my own. It seems that Magnate Fena Darak has quite a few records in the cellar of her home. We'll need to break in and search her documents.
And how do you propose that we break in?
We need a key, and I'm positive the captain of the guard carries one. If you would do me the kindness of chatting him up for a bit, I'll do my best to obtain the key. Should all go well, we'll be in and out before anyone notices.
All right, I'll distract the guard.
Very well. Let's get moving then.
Am I going to start dancing or what's...
Greetings. Say, aren't you the traveler who joined the Proving Festival?
I am the traveler who completed the Proving Festival.
Are you now? Well, that's certainly an impressive feat. Honestly, this whole affair has been nerve-wracking for me. I'm not too keen on dishonoring my ancestors. Who knows what misfortune would befall me?
Were you able to complete the 3 proofs?
To be honest, barely. The first 2 proofs were easy enough. threw a paper lotus in the river, grabbed a sugar daisy for Vecdrasi. But that last proof, well, it stumped me. Couldn't for the life of me figure out the riddle.
How did you solve it?
I'll admit it, I had a little help. Magnate Fena Darroch gave me a hint. She's a gracious lady, our magnate. Always helping out folks in need. I'm not sure how Hakoshae would fare without her.
I see. Well, I'd best be off. You absolutely did not notice the guy creeping up to you.
Glad you could make it. Quickly now, let's head inside.
No worries, Asher. I actually think I should have just danced. I reckon that would have been of more value, but anyway.
Well, head on in before anyone notices.
All right, Asher. Take it easy, pal.
Well, that's certainly odd. There must be something here to take down that barrier.
Tale of Elements by Nale Polek. Poet laureate to potentate. Mine raises his mighty staff and so lights up the east. Azizar waves her graceful wand and so drowns the south. Nifa stomps his boot in anger and so rumbles the north. Lini flutters her colourful fan and so blows toward the west. Staff to the east, one to the south, angered north, stomping north, fluttering to the west. Bunch of fire tablets.
I'm willing to bet those tablets would fit rather nicely into these sockets on the floor.
Oh, I don't have to do anything. Okay. Oh, hang on. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Or do I?
Well, that certainly wasn't right. Care to try again?
I do. Hang on. So what am I placing on the west one? I'm not choosing what I want to place. Oh, hang on. Maybe just doing it in order. So Min raises his mighty staff and lights up the east. Drowns the south, rumbles the north, blows towards the west. So we got fire, we got water, we got earth, and we've got wind. Let's try this one here. That's the fire one in the east. And then we'll have the wind in the west. Yes, wind in the west. And then earth in the north. And then drowning.
Looks like that did it. Let's head in.
Okay.
The magnate left a letter on her desk. Interesting, don't you think?
My dearest Fena Darroch, I know that our family carries many burdens. One day you will lead Hakoshae and ensure the prosperity of our people. For it is you who carries the blood of the potentate. Potentate, a connection which proves both blessing and curse. You must prepare. Our family has never allowed word of our lineage to go beyond Hakoshae's walls for good reason. The Morag Tong still haunts the shadows of Tamriel, and they will not take such news lightly. As descendants of the potentate, we are seen as loose ends to tie up. To ensure our family's safety, we must closely guard this secret. It is the only way. Forever yours, Mother.
Seems this letter confirms that the magnate is descended from the potentate. What a pity.
Just what are you two doing here? Get out at once!
Traitor! How dare you claim to be of my blood?
What? What's happening? Please, no!
Fetch it all. Well, it seems we've confirmed that Fena Darroch is a descendant of the potentate. just in time for her to be whisked away by some vengeful spirit. Just my luck.
Why would a spirit abduct the magnate?
Isn't that part of the Akaviri's beliefs? Disrespect your ancestors and they'll have their revenge. And given the spirit's armor, he was definitely Akaviri. Huh. Makes me wonder what the magnate did to deserve such a fate.
So you believe the spirit is one of Magnate Fëanor Darak's ancestors?
I'm not sure, but it's as good a guess as any. Given the turn of events, we'd best go after them. Perhaps the local tombs? If I know ghosts, they don't often wander far from their graves.
Given the turn of events? What do you mean by that?
Some Akaviri is so upset with the magnate that he's returned from the dead. And if I'm to see this investigation through to the end, I need to learn why. Let's head to the tombs. It's just east of the town square. Can't miss it.
All right. Let's go. Go, go, go. Yeah, it's not too far away at all. I wonder if there's anything else we can do with this township, whether there's somebody, I don't know, somebody selling some cool things?
Glad you could make it.
Sound kind of sarcastic there, mate. After all we've done for you. We've been burying our dead in the Hakoshae tomb since the town was founded, so presumably this is how our ancestors did it back in old Akavir. But to tell you the truth, I really don't know. Historian Avito Pitio.
I see them, just up ahead.
Still you hunt me, assassin scum? Was my death not enough?
This disappearing act is getting very old, very fast.
That Akaviri's spirit seemed to recognize you. Any idea why?
He seems to think that I was the Mer who assassinated him. Could be a simple case of mistaken identity. After all, my mother always did tell me I bear a striking resemblance to my grandfather, Mephistarum.
So your grandfather assassinated the Akaviri we're chasing?
As a member of the Morag Tong, my grandfather executed a great number of people. But, given the location and the armor the spirit wears, let's move ahead. I have a feeling we'll get our answers soon enough.
All right.
Best if we split up and go our separate ways.
No, I'll go left and you go right. It's just he'll disappear and meet me there. Oh. Oh, okay. I get it now. You didn't want the fight. Oh, what? He raised his shield up. I'm gonna sneak past you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not doing it. I don't sneak past anybody, are you kidding me? This guy needs poison, daggers. Doesn't matter. Although, I might sneak past these two. I think it'll be an easy sneak. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, I'm being cheeky. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Good, 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 good. What's in the trunk? Okay, we need to go... Oh, we have to go around these guys? Okay. Okay. More sneakiness needed. Funky swords up there. Oh, look at us go! No, we can't avoid these two though. Ah! Stamina! Stamina! Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. No pop-ups. I sneak around here. Sneaky, sneaky. Look at that. Oh. Oh, you guys got no clue. Absolutely none. It's our chest. Oh, I better not take it. It's begging me. Shade of the Founder. That's who we want. Kill the Shade of the Founder. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you? Get! Up! Ah, you! Come on, I'm ready. Oh no. Damn split. This guy's frustrating. Every time I want to strike you, I got no stamina. Alright, to the Founder's Chamber.
Proconsul Balorin Kai, I presume?
Very good, assassin scum. You and your companion have been most insistent. Come, let us speak. Faina Darok has called my spirit to judge her. By her quill, my name was written. By her hands, the paper lotus placed. And so I have come to punish her wickedness. And yet you try to stop me. Who are you to deny me my revenge?
Why do you crave revenge?
When I escaped Cyrodiil, I had but one man to protect me. Someone I placed my utmost faith in. My utmost trust. Lieutenant Line Bardwick. But when it came time to guard me from my Morag Tong assassin, my protector fled.
So a Morag Tong assassin killed you?
Yes. Though not before I was able to inflict a mortal wound myself. Both I and my assassin died that day. But not Line Bardwick. He looted my corpse and claimed my name. It was he who founded Hakoshae, not I.
But why abduct Magnate Faina Darok? She didn't betray you.
Her family continued to spread the lies of my betrayer. For centuries, they have proclaimed themselves nobility. But all they have inherited is lies. She must renounce her title and tell her people the truth. Only then will I be content.
I'll relay the message to her.
Go then, and convince Faina Darok to speak the truth. Only that will save her.
I can't believe it. The founder of Hakoshae, my ancestor, he lied?
That seems to be the case. Will you speak the truth?
You don't understand. To admit such a horrid truth wouldn't just dishonor me. It would dishonor my entire family. All of my ancestors who have done such great things for Hakoshae, they'll all be disgraced. How can I do that?
So you want to keep lying about your ancestry?
No. I don't want to keep lying. The citizens of Hakoshae deserve nothing but my complete honesty, even if it comes at the cost of my family's reputation. I'll do it. Ancestors, forgive me, but I'll tell everyone the truth.
Let's get going then.
I'll be watching, Faina Darok, waiting for you to speak the truth.
I'll keep my word.
Well, seems like it's time to get going then. I'll meet you in the town square.
I'm just gonna have a chat to my buddy over here.
I shall see if Faina Darok honors her words. Only then can I rest.
Good chat. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, look at all those spikes on the side. You see that? You ran my head along that. Hang on, where's it? Oh, you're right.
It seems my investigation has come to an end. The rumor was false, my family name is cleared, and no one even needed to be executed. A happy ending all around, wouldn't you say?
Someone was going to be executed?
The Morag Tong isn't one to leave loose threads, even one that's been dangling for over a century. Luckily for Faina Darok, my grandfather was able to complete his writ. Here, a reward for services rendered.
A lightning staff, okay.
Now, despite our daring rescue, I'm certain the Magnate doesn't want a member of the Morag Tong hanging about. Though it does look like she's about to make her big announcement, doesn't it? Well, perhaps I'll stick around long enough to watch.
Were you really going to kill Magnate Faina Darok?
If I had to. My preference was always to prove this rumor false, of course. Still, a writ is a writ. If my grandfather failed to do his duty, then I would have done it for him. Simple.
But your grandfather's writ was for Proconsul Belleran K, not Fena Darak.
My grandfather was following a writ which called for the death of Potentate Severian Shorak and all his heirs. Had Fena Darak been a descendant of the proconsul, her execution would also fall under this writ. Naturally.
It seems like a technicality.
I'll let the Morag Tong know your feelings soon as I'm back in Morrowind. I'm sure they're just dying to hear your opinion.
My family has long claimed to be descended from the Potentate. But this is not the truth. The man who founded the town, my ancestor, was a traitor. He betrayed Proconsul Beloran Kai and stole his name. My family's legacy is only a lie. I revoke my title as magnate. And should you decide it, I will leave Hakoshae forever. This dishonor is mine to bear. And I accept it.
No! We still want you to be our magnate!
You're an honorable woman, Fena Darak.
You deserve to lead this town.
Everyone, thank you. Thank you so much.
Finally, I am a...
Greetings, traveler. I hope you're doing well.
You seem rather happy given all that's happened.
Honestly, I'm still wrapping my head around it all. My entire life, I thought that I was a descendant of the Potentate. To realize that was a lie is... well, it's hard. But I'm still Fena Darak. I know who I am, and so too do my people.
So you're going to continue to be the magnate?
Yes, for as long as Hakoshae will have me. And even if that changes, I'll still do my best to help this town however I can. This is my home, no matter who my ancestors were or were not. I realize that now.
Fair enough. Well, I wish you all the best. I will read this book, though, real quickly. And I'll bid you all adieu. As soon as I can get past that wall. That wall of people there. Alright, so... out of the town, out of Hakoshae, and then to the Shadow Dance ruins.